Thanksgiving. Was our government founded upon principles of thankfulness to God? This Thanksgiving season is a great time to remember the principles of thankfulness upon which our government was created, and to whom and for what we are thankful. Today we're reviewing the thankfulness in the U.S. and all 50 state constitutions. I'm constitutional attorney Catherine Henry. For more than 20 years, I've been fighting for the underdog. But since COVID began, I've devoted all my time and efforts to fighting against government tyranny and educating and empowering the public. So welcome to our next episode of Restore Freedom Weekly. So, was our government literally founded upon principles of thankfulness and gratitude? Check out the preamble to each state constitution, which states the purpose of the Constitution and of the government in general. Now, the word thankful appears nowhere in any of the 50 state constitutions nor in the U.S. Constitution. But similar words do appear throughout. Now, 6 states have no specific expression of gratitude right in the state's Constitution preamble, but let's take a look at why that is. Now, in 2 states, Tennessee and Oregon, they have a preamble that's mechanical in nature, talking about how the boundaries of the state were formed and how the original delegates were convened, for example. But you don't have to go much further than Article 1 of the state constitution in those states to see the acknowledgement of our inherent rights and the people's reverence of Almighty God. Now, an additional 4 states, Alabama, Virginia, Vermont, and New Hampshire, well, those states actually don't have a preamble at all to their state constitutions. But just the same as the other 2 states and these 4 states, you can go right to that Article 1 section of their state constitution, where you will find an acknowledgement of our inherent rights and the people's reverence for Almighty God. Now, an additional 6 states, Colorado, Delaware, Georgia, Oklahoma, Texas, and West Virginia, all have general sentiments of gratitude stated in their Constitution preambles. But all remaining states in the U.S. have specific mentions of gratitude written right into their state Constitution preambles. Now, is the word thankful used anywhere in any of the state constitutions or in the U.S. Constitution? No, thankful itself is not, but synonyms are certainly used. For example, gratitude. Gratitude is used once by the state of Connecticut in their state constitution preamble, where Connecticut expresses a gratitude for the good providence of God in their preamble. Then an overwhelming 37 states actually use the word grateful. And these 37 states mention being grateful as a main purpose in creating their state constitutions. But to whom are they grateful? 29 states expressly acknowledge Almighty God in their state constitution preambles, while 8 others simply refer to him as God. And others yet refer to him as the Supreme Being, the great legislator of the universe, the supreme ruler of the universe, and simply the Creator. So there is a total of 43 state constitution preambles expressly referencing God and exclaiming their gratitude. So what are some examples of some short, simple state constitution preambles that do just that? Well, let's take a look at 3 different states. First, the Arizona preamble. It says, "We, the people of the state of Arizona, grateful to Almighty God for our liberties, do ordain this Constitution." Next, and of course very dear to my heart, the Michigan State Constitution Preamble. "We, the people of the state of Michigan, grateful to Almighty God for the blessings of freedom and earnestly desiring to secure these blessings undiminished to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution." And finally, an example of none other than the state of New York. We, the people of the state of New York, grateful to Almighty God for our freedom, in order to secure its blessings, do establish this Constitution. So, for what is this gratitude being expressed in these state constitutions? 23 state constitutions and the U.S. Constitution generally recognize our blessings from God. 8 state constitutions are grateful for our freedom. 7 are grateful for our liberty in general, while another 16 are grateful for specific liberties such as civil, religious, constitutional, political, and economic liberties. 4 states are grateful for the goodness of God. 1 is grateful for life and liberty. 2 are grateful for the guidance of God. 2 are grateful for the right to choose our own form of government. 1 is grateful for the preservation of the American Union. And 1 is grateful for our ability to enjoy a free government. So, this Thanksgiving, I'd encourage you to think of similar things for which we can be grateful: freedom, liberty, God's goodness, God's guidance, our ability to choose our own form of government, the gift of life, the preservation of the American Union, and our ability to enjoy a free government. Now, do all of these things come easy to us simply because they are blessings from God? No, God never said life's going to be easy. In fact, he said those who follow him are going to have a hard path ahead of them. But all of these blessings are worth fighting for. And certainly during a week such as this, the week of Thanksgiving, we can remember to be grateful and thankful for these blessings. And not only for these specific blessings, but let's remember to whom this reverence must be focused. Almighty God. God, our Creator, the Supreme Being, the great legislator of the universe, the supreme ruler of the universe. So let's be grateful to him and to all the blessings that come from him. Even as we go through life's triumphs and trials, even as we battle for our freedom on a daily basis, even as the tyranny seems to grow exponentially and the evils abound everywhere around us, we still have these basic truths for which we can be grateful. Want to interact on this important topic? Comment on this video or call in the second Tuesday of the month at noon Eastern Standard Time to participate in our live constitutional discussion. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe, and share. And remember, together we can restore freedom.